Welcome everyone to the third quarter quarterly awards. So I'm here with Jason Mudford, who's in the beige today. He's doing the Richie Benno theme, and of course I'm here also with Andrew Martin, head of auctions. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Welcome. Good to be back. Good to be back. First one for the year, correct?
Yes, it is first one for the year, first one for the calendar year, but for the third quarter. And what a quarter it's been. So honestly, we've had a lot go on this quarter. We started in February with our OBrien Coast Guard fun run, and it was our 10-year anniversary. It was actually 11 years, but we did have that COVID year where we didn't run, but it was our 10-year anniversary, and it was the biggest and best that we've ever had. Almost $30,000 raised, and we were a sold-out event with almost 1,000 people actually participating and taking part. And I'd like to say a big thank you because we had a huge contingent of OBrien people that turned up on the day who not only ran, walked, crawled around the river, but a lot of people that actually assisted with, on the day of, post and pre, set up for the day. So thank you to everyone, and especially to Blank Financial Services. So we had Bernard from Blank, who was a co-sponsor this year, that helped us with all the sponsorship. So that was a huge event on the day. The other big one we had during this quarter was our inclusion in the Good Friday appeal. Not only did we pledge $35,000 to the appeal, and we were a major part of the appeal this year, we did actually have a cameo, Jason, on the day.
A cameo.
We had a cameo.
We had a 3-minute 57-second advertorial cameo.
I'd call that four
You
minutes.
round it up.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
I like it.
How many times did you watch it? You watched it a few times, didn't you?
I've watched it many times on repeat.
Yeah.
I watched it probably for an hour.
It's
I was actually filming the actual screen, so it was. Yeah, I think it was amazing. You couldn't buy that that type of media.
Yeah.
You couldn't buy it. There's no price tag to it, so I think we've got a presentation coming up on the 30th of April at the Herald Sun to present the novelty check. So another opportunity for us to obviously, be a part,
elevate the brand.
Yeah, be part of obviously a good cause. Be part of obviously, I suppose News Corp Channel 7's sort of environment there, and hopefully next year we can do something similar if everyone wants to get behind it. Of course, it's a decision of everyone. But yeah, we had great participation across all the offices. So thank you for all the officers and teams within each office that contributed, because obviously really is a co-contribution between corporate and yourselves. So it's a good way to support obviously the things that are meaningful to Victoria. So
look, I think it's a credit not only to our officers, to the corporate team for actually pushing this as hard as they did. And the Royal Children's Hospital is very close to my heart, and I know it's very close to many people's hearts across the group. It's, my sister spent close to 2 weeks in a coma in there at a young age, so we love to be as involved as we can. And many of you do know my sister Fiona, so and she's all nice and healthy now. But not only did we get involved on the day and we had the cameo on TV, but myself and a couple of other people turned up to Tarneet for the unreserved auction for Henley in Villawood, and there were 30 registered bidders on the day. Paul Zamalis, who is part of our OBrien family, was there calling the auction, and it went off quite well, and it sold and raised a lot of money, in excess of $1.2 million for the Royal Children's Hospital. So I think that was good. The last part of it was we had a double spread in the Herald Sun.
yes. And look, just because obviously Gemma did such a good job on the cameo work of 3 minutes 57, I'd like to add that our donation got 3 minutes 57, and not that it's a competition, but I'd like to advocate that, would like to mention that the actual Henley got about 1 minute on the Herald's on Channel 7 that night. So that's how well we did out. But Andrew's relationships with News Corp as well as Gemma. Andrew was there on Good Friday at the ground as well, in the box with News Corp, which was awesome too. So for those that don't know, it's actually run by News Corporation, the whole Good Friday appeal. So certainly relationships like you have in your life and business is actually really important for us all to succeed. So
And I think it's just great that it's a local to Victoria and Melbourne being part of the Royal Children's Hospital. So, yeah, well done to everyone. Okay, now we've got Josh Fegan coming up tomorrow. It's tomorrow, yeah. And we've got the Level Up Agents happening tomorrow. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah,
Andrew?
so we've got a group of about 25 agents from around the network that have, got the energy, just really looking to get involved and doing that little bit extra this year. So I think with the market doing what it's doing now, I think it's a great time to sharpen your skills and, get out there and do some extra training. So we're really excited. We've got 4 sessions running between April 30 tomorrow and right through till September. So obviously everyone's in the training from 9 to 12. If there's anyone else that for some reason wanted to be a part of that, that didn't either know about it or anything like that, certainly reach out to us and we'll have a chat. But yeah, it starts tomorrow.
So while we're talking about the Royal Children's Hospital Henley Villawood auction and all that sort of stuff, we had something else big happen during this quarter, and that was the Summer Select.
Yes.
And we'll hear from Jo later on today in her interview and how much it impacted her figures, through
Months
the quarter.
later.
Yeah, months later through this quarter. But we had the first lot of auctions happening at the end of January and early February.
Yep.
And we had about a 90% clearance rate of all our auctions that went live on Boxing Day, but we really didn't campaign them until this quarter.
Yep.
So that went quite well too, didn't
definitely. And I know we had, I don't know, it was 160 or 170 on Boxing Day. I'd love to know how many other groups had that many options going live on Boxing Day.
it? Yeah, what was your feedback, Jace?
Well, Andrew and I are looking at some numbers across the network, and for the quarter, I think was it about 21% up? I think 20%, 21% up on last year. So I think that's a big contribution of the success of. I mean, of course, we had it the year prior, but I think this year it was the best year that we have done it, and I think now the enthusiasm of people knowing after having it 1 or 2 years into their obviously bit work. Well, into their markets, and they can see that it works. They're actually really getting behind it. So I think it's getting that momentum. Starting agents off on a really strong momentum. So
it starts a great momentum for the year, and we're looking at doing something bigger and better again for 27, end of this year, launching into 27. I think that's a really great segue to head into our first lot of awards, which is the Top Auction Lister Awards. Over to you.
Can I just make...
You got a dad joke?
No, you've missed something.
Yeah?
I saw you write it down, and I think you need to mention it. Your dad joke, your best one you've got so far this year. Would you like to share it? Am I putting you on the spot? I'll reciprocate, and I'll give you one of mine.
Okay. So would you like me to talk about the man that got discharged from hospital, or the story about Beethoven?
Beethoven, I like that one.
Beethoven.
That's a good one.
Well, for those that don't know, everyone knows Beethoven, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone knows Beethoven?
Yep.
Okay, well, Beethoven, many don't know, was a vegan, and he loved his fruit. And his favourite fruit was banana. He's laughing.
I wonder.
All right, thanks, Jace, for putting it on.
Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7?
Because 9, 8, 8 or something, 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
But look, I've got a bad joke, and I know, but it's relative.
Bad or no?
I think we're going to have to cut these out at some point.
Look, one more.
Yeah, okay.
The show, because we've had a lot of babies, haven't we, recently? Simone Gatt, and look, if anyone hasn't heard, but Anna's having one too, Anna Molinaro, in May, so that's exciting for the group. So my joke is, what do you call an army? And we seem to be having an army of babies at OBrien. What do you call an army of babies?
Oh dear.
An infantry.
It's not easy. And you'll be pleased to know I don't do dad jokes, so that's the end of that.
So I think without any further ado, that is a great segue to move across to the Top Auction Awards. And over to you.
Thank you.
Head of Auctions, Mr. Andrew Martin.
Great to be here. Great to be talking auctions. And coming in third place with 11 points is Director Gareth Apswood from Oakley. Well done, Gareth. Coming in second, and a shout out to Eddie. Eddie He on 12 points from Bentley. He's only just joined us probably around 3 months ago. To see him up in second place, congratulations, Eddie. Well done. And in first place, Another incredible achievement, Renee Mowat, has only been with us a short time as well. So he's come out of nowhere and has come into first place as the top auction lister. So well done, Renee and team out there. Great effort, and we'll hopefully be hearing from him shortly.
That's outstanding, isn't it?
Oh, it
You've
is.
got two new people to the group, relatively new, to come into second and first place. Congratulations to the top three, Gareth obviously, but
Yeah,
Eddie and Renee.
Yeah.
Well done.
Gareth's always up there. He's very consistent as well, so always there. All right, we're going to move on to top auction lister by office. Coming in second place, we've got a tie here, is Frankston on 26 points. Coming in second, no surprises here, obviously Bentley, equal second on 26 points as well. And coming in number one is Renee's team again, and Adam Sorrell's business, the Roval office. So incredible effort there on 36 points. And again, it's amazing how quickly things can change. So great effort to everyone there, and well done to Roval.
Thanks, Andrew, for the auction awards and going through that.
No worries.
We've got with us now Renee from the Roval office. Welcome, Renee.
Thank you. Thanks, Dav.
Firstly, Renee, congratulations on your awards, finishing first place not only individually, but this is a team sport, but also for Roval finishing number one. So congratulations. Now, you've made a huge impact into the market in Roval. Now, for those that don't know, you were in Fentry Gully for some time for another brand.
About 10 years.
About 10 years. You moved 100 Ks away and, started in a fresh market, and now you're back in Roval. And what do you attribute, I suppose, this huge impact that you've made so quickly?
If anything, Stav, going to work in Werribee in a market during my non-compete period, it's just taught me one thing, that the basics and doing the boring stuff over and over and over and over and over again, it just works in every market. And then just coming back to my market, which is exactly where I loved working, and I know the area and the streets inside out. It just made me more motivated to just do that again, because I thought to myself, if I could do what I did in Werribee in 8 months, if I can go back and do it to an area I love, just imagine the impact. And so far, so good. Just can't wait to do more of it. Just the boring stuff, that's it.
So you've been in real estate for how long?
12 years in total.
Where did you grow up, and where did you spend most of your time during your youth?
I grew up in Lebanon, and then when I moved to Australia, I grew up in Sydenham, Taylors Lakes, out that way. So that's where I started in real estate with Peter Travelos. And 2 years into it, I just couldn't see myself working there forever. For many reasons, like I just didn't want to live there, so on and so forth. So I wanted to make the move to an area where I could see myself long term, and I didn't want to wait too long before I made that move, because full circle, real estate is a competitive sport. Because you were saying it's a team sport, it is the most competitive sport. That's what I love about it, and I wanted to compete in an area where I've got energy to compete every day, where I'm happy, and here we are.
Yeah. So your background, I've heard a whisper that you like your martial arts or training. How does that, I suppose, how do you bring that into real estate, that discipline and I suppose consistency and being constant?
It's just, mate, it's just always what's hard. Like, it complements everything else that you do that's hard. Your mindset, if you can overcome anything hard, you can transition that into any other area of your life. Like, it's just that repetition, the reps with quality and consistency. If you do all that, and it's honestly, like, ask anyone that knows me really well, I'm actually a very boring guy. I get in super early, I finish very late, I make more calls than anyone, I don't listen to music in the car. If I ever catch myself wasting time, I'm really hard on myself. Just ask my other half. She'll just tell you. She literally thinks that I'm like the most militant person. That's it. It's just simple.
Yeah.
Boring.
You just want it. So if you had to give a top three for someone going to a new area, just like what you've done, you've just moved back to from Werribee to Roval, give them a top three, what they would have to do to make an immediate impact and have a goal and a journey to be number one in their area. What would it be?
I would just tell that person to go out and meet as many people as they can in a patch of 1,000 homes, and have it as their goal to, in the first 3 months, get 200 people in that patch, not to focus on listing and selling. In 6 months' time to 12 months' time, to have it up to 500, they're never going to get the 1,000. That's an unrealistic goal. But if you have 500 people in the same area, it just makes it easy to visit them because you know the streets. You don't need the use of technology, which slows you down, because then you start building those circuits mentally to prospect in that area. You also then start knowing the results, the ones you miss out on, the ones that you do list, the ones that you do sell, or the ones that sell with other agents. And you just become the source of information to every person in that area. Because apart from listing and selling, what else do we have to offer people? What, good looks or wearing a suit? Like, we genuinely don't have anything else to offer. Just consistency and, you know, no commission breath. So again, information that's valuable to them. The reason why I said tomato, mate, it has to be 130. If I show you my diary and I show you map my walk, I sold the property, it became unconditional today before the salt sticker went out. I can show you on map my walk. I was just door knocking around it for the last 2 hours and doing the drops. But I've dropped that area now since I've been here. Like, I've got neighbors calling the office saying, you guys need to stop dropping here, you know, etc. We keep getting your drops, we keep complaining. That's what you want. It's just repetition. Again, it goes back to that. And then once you put them on your database, then you've got a reason to SMS them about, hey, just letting you know before the rest of your neighbors and before the sold sticker goes up, it's sold. This is what it went for. Oh, thanks, Renee. Because people like that information. And then they see the sold sticker and then they see the letterbox drop. And you've just become their agent before they need an agent. I don't want to spend 2 hours at a listing presentation and learn scripts and dialogues. If someone did that to me, I tell them to leave. Like, it's boring. I don't want to sit there and listen to someone pitch to me. I just want someone that I trust. Yep, where do I sign? That's it. And I want to be that agent for my clients. So it's just through repetition, consistency, quality. That's it. Those 3 things.
And the people that ring you and saying they don't want your drops anymore, they're not in real estate mode, so they're never going to be your customers at the moment anyway. But the ones that are in real estate mode, you actually are a head turner. They see you and they'll actually put you on the shopping list. And lastly, you've built a team around you as well.
100%. Because the people that I've got around me, when I interview people, I don't lie to them in the same sense. Like, just tell them exactly, this is what's expected of you. Like, Jaden and Badia have their boards out every single morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, before they start doing their drops at 8:30. By 9:30, I receive where they've done their drops. So if anything gets called into the office from those areas, the boys get rewarded. That's their lead. They go up on the board. But they're open for inspections are out. They message the vendors that the boards are out, and then they message me by 9:30 that their drops are done and where, and I get to check because it records everything. And whoever wants to come and work here, this is the expectation. This is what you have to do. If that doesn't suit you, save me the hassle. I don't want you on, and you don't want to be here. All the best.
And they're your terms of engagement. I love it.
100%. There's just no lying. It's just, this is what it is.
Yeah, well done. Thank you for giving us 5 minutes of your time, Renee, and go back out there and continue what you're doing today. And I hope everyone got something out of that, because this is what winning looks like. If you want to succeed in real estate, you've really got to do the boring stuff, the monotonous stuff, and the repetition. So thank you so much.
See you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well done, mate.
Take care. Bye.
That was a great interview by Renee from Rowville, and very insightful. Some really good nuggets in there
It shows
that
you
we
what
can
you can
take
do,
away.
what you can do as
Yeah.
well, as coming fresh into the network as well.
Yeah, and I love that, you know, he didn't grow up here. He came from Lebanon, born in Lebanon, came here. So it doesn't matter if you were born somewhere, you've grown up somewhere. If you want it bad enough, you'll do well.
Yeah.
So back to you now, Andrew. We're going to go through the top office awards.
Great, thank you, Stav. And starting in 10th spot is our Rowville office on 30.1 points, which is obviously another reason, you know, what's happened with the number one auction list. So success does leave clues. So that's number 10, which is Rowville. Coming in 9th is Wodonga on 32.81 points. Well done, Wodonga. Coming in 8th position is Mornington on 39 points. Coming in number 7th is our Warragul office on 39.88 points. Coming in 6th, our Berwick office on 41.24 points. Coming in number 5 position is Cranbourne on 56.9 points. Well done, Cranbourne, always very strong. Bairnsdale is number 4 on 69 points. Very, very strong Q3 for Bairnsdale. Number 3 is Chelsea and Seaford on 73.73 points. Well done, Stav and team. Frankston is coming in second on 83.43 points. And number 1 is Carrum Downs and Langwarrin on 97.54 points. A great effort from everyone there in the top 10, and well done to Carrum Downs finishing in top spot.
And I've just got to say, our sponsors there was Blank Financial Services. So Bernard, thank you to Bernard and Lavinia from Blank for being our sponsors for that.
Great supporters.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew. Now we're going off to the top office award for GCI, and this one's our major sponsor here is Cotality, which used to be, of course, RP Data and CoreLogic, and now they've been baptised as Cotality.
They have, and we are doing some very good things with Cotality, and Jason's been working really hard on Reader and getting that out into the network. So if you haven't checked out Reader yet, it is an awesome product if you want to get a call list sent to you every day. Looking at some online propensity of people and whether they're looking to buy and sell. Highly recommend it, don't we?
Absolutely. And look, we just recently did a rejig on a lot of the subscriptions for Reader. So we've got a really good deal with it at the moment. And likewise, the CoreLogic or the RP Data, the core product on that, there's been some changes that we've actually implemented. So some good savings for the Office Link was 30,000 that we saved. The Office,
Wow.
So it's great. So
Really good.
over a year, so good to obviously have Cotality support this award.
Definitely. So top office GCI award. Here we go. Coming in 10th position for Q3 is Warrigal on $447,697. Coming in 9th position is Bentley on $451,426,000. Coming in 8th position is Roval on $540,529. 7th position is Berwick on $577,621. Mornington in 6th position. Well done, Mornington. A great month, great quarter for them. $718,718. Cranbourne in 5th position, always up there. $815,249. In 4th position is Bairnsdale, absolutely huge from our regional market, isn't it? $934,224 for Q3. Well done, Bairnsdale. Coming in 3rd position is Chelsea and Seaford. Again, another big month for you, Stav. $1,078,897. 2nd position is Frankston at $1,195,241. Another very strong quarter for Frankston. And obviously coming in at number 1 is Carrum Downs and Langwarrin on $1,481,549. Absolutely huge quarter for Carrum Downs, you guys.
Yeah, so fantastic. Great top 10 there, and
definitely.
Some really good results and good figures.
Yeah.
Good to see Bentley in the top 10.
Bentley and
Roval. Roval. So well done to Harrison and Eddie that are spearheading that team, and Roval. Well done, Renee and team.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some good little.
Definitely. Yeah. And Warrigal's been very strong as well. So I look everyone in the top 10. It's just amazing. So yeah, fantastic.
Thanks, Andrew. Next, we've got the Sales Office Growth Award, brought to us by Victorian Statewide Conveyancing. So thank you to Peter Jovanovic and Tanya there. So over to you.
No worries. Thank you. Again, Sales Office Growth Awards for the quarter Q3. So coming in 5th position with 24.7% growth is Oakley. Well done, Oakley. 4th position for growth is Mornington on 30.2% growth. Coming in 3rd position is Bairnsdale on 37.6% growth. That's pretty plain to see. They've been very, very strong. Coming in 2nd position is Chelsea and Seaford with 40.1% growth. Well done to Stav and team again. And coming in number 1, which is a fantastic effort there for Christy and Peter, is Cheltenham on 45.1% growth. So well done to Cheltenham. It's good to see a new office up there on the top, Jace. What do you say for Q3?
Yeah, no, it's awesome to see. Some good growth. I mean, those offices are actually already producing pretty good numbers on. So to get that rise in the quarter on quarter for the year, it's fantastic. So yeah, it's really good. Well done to Peter and Christy there, and Dimitri and yourself, Stav, and everyone else, Bairnsdale, Sean, team in there at Mornington, Jai, and Kane. It's great.
Yeah, and I think with Cheltenham office too, Jason, is I know how important Summer Select and Boxing Day launches for that team.
Well, John,
especially John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John.
Oh,
He killed us.
John and Jules, they really embrace that every year. And look, it's evident there in that quarter. So well done to the Cheltenham team and well done to, John and Jules for what they've
Yeah.
yeah.
I call him the Rambo of real estate.
Do you?
The Rambo of real estate.
All right.
Uh, So thanks, Andrew. We're going to move across now to you, Jason. You're going to go through the figures for the Residential Growth Specialist agent and all the PM awards, and they're brought to us by TDA Tax Depreciation.
My good friend Theo.
Our good friend Theo, and what a live wire he is. If you haven't met him, get him into your office. It's worth the meet.
TDA, they do amazing things.
Yes. Yeah.
And there is a podcast if you want to get a bit of a vibe for his energy. It's all there to see.
Yeah.
All right, Residential Growth, which is the BDM award. In fifth position, we have Maddie Goodwin from the Seaford office. Congratulations, you got 32 points there. Fourth position, we have Bryce Riches from Bairnsdale with 51. Third position, Sophia McGree from Frankston with 52. Second position there, we have Jay Lukey there with 57 from Carrum Downs. And in first position, we have Josh Barbett from Berwick with 64. Moving on to the Office Awards. Office Awards for BDM.
Supported by Task Force.
Task Force, yes, Lucas Docking. And by the way, if anyone wants to inquire with Lucas Docking, we are doing the 5% Power Pass is given to every office.
Is that for Bunnings?
For Bunnings,
Mhm.
yes, just about to say Bunnings.
Yeah, sorry.
Everyone loves Bunnings. So the office can have their own Power Pass. So talk to Lucas Stocking. I think it's a good little initiative, and it's a 1%er. But we have about 20 of those. We've got 20% up, so that'd be nice.
And the man with the footy tickets as well.
He has got the footy tickets. Medallion Club, reach out if you want a game at Medallion. Get on to Lucas.
MCG or
Yep, MCG or Marvel. We'll talk to Lucas Docking,
Mhm.
and yeah, they do the footy competition, which I'm not tracking too well in. But anyway, fifth position we have Wodonga with 27 points. Congratulations, Wodonga. In fourth position we have Berwick with 29. In third position we have Bairnsdale with 51. In second position we have Frankston with 52, and in first position we have Carrum Downs with 57 units. So congratulations. Now, Stav, moving on to PM Team of the Year.
Brought to us by Direct Connect.
They are a long-term supporter of OBrien, so we thank them. Consistency is obviously very strong with them. Third position, we have Wodonga for small office between 0 and 300 properties under management with 90.6 points allocated. And second, we have Carrum Downs and Langwarrin with 81. And in first position, we have Oakley with 52.81. So congratulations. Moving on to medium office, third position, we have Mornington, 49 points. Second position, we have Chelsea with 34. And in first position, we have Narre Warren with 32. Moving on to the large office for PM Team in the quarter, we have Berwick in third position, 202 points, followed by Cranbourne second with 187. And in first, we have Bairnsdale office with 124. So doing really well from a regional perspective in those awards. Wodonga as well as Bairnsdale, two regional offices getting some accolades there. So it's great to see there. I'll move on, shall I? Third position, we have Natalie Wilson from Wodonga. Congratulations, Natalie, for third position. Well done for 0 to 300 properties under management this category is in. In second position, Sarah Turner from the Carrum Downs Langwarrin office. Congratulations, Sarah. And in first position, we have Maria Komanakis from the Blackburn office. Congratulations to Maria for the quarter. And moving on to medium office, this is 301 to 600 under management. Third position, we have Mark Bryant. And in second position, we have Madison Brown from Chelsea and Seaford. And in first position, we have Alicia Chamberlain, thank you, Stav, from Chelsea and Seaford. Everyone knows that I'm very good with my names. All right, now moving on to 601 plus under management for the quarter. In third position, the property manager there is Gemma Collins from the Bairnsdale office. And in second position, we have Beck Davis. with close behind Gemma Collins. But yeah, Beck is from the Cranbourne office. And in first, we have Bryce Riches from Bairnsdale. Congratulations to Bryce. And I think we actually have Bryce. Is that right, Stat?
We've got him online now. We're going to have a chat with Bryce. Bryce, you're on the line. Over to you, Jason.
Bryce Riches, thank you for joining us from Bairnsdale office. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
For being here. You were at our quarterlies last quarterly at Ignite, and you actually won, first time ever, #1 large office PM, and you won the BDM award. But I know you didn't hang around because you had to get back to Bairnsdale because it was a long day after Ignite, after spending all that there. But you were obviously close again this quarter. How do you feel about your accomplishments?
Oh, look, it's really exciting, to be honest with you. I think transitioning into this growth role a bit more has been fantastic. So it's sort of re-energized myself, and I'm just having so much fun doing it.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your backstory. What sort of got you into real estate? How long you been in it? Tell the guys, a bit about that.
Yeah, so I was pretty lucky. Before we were OBrien, we were elders, but Pa had worked there for 35 odd years. And I just needed a bit of a career change at the time. So I was lucky I got offered a job as a property manager. I've been there 11 years now, and I've just slowly worked my way up.
Awesome. And what do you kind of feel that you do really well within your, I suppose, BDM role and maybe obviously doing PM as well too? So what do you find works well for you?
Honestly, I think it's a real customer service role. I think if you can and speak to people really well and develop those relationships, finding that, breaking the ice moment, I think that works really well. And it just makes them feel comfortable when you're someone new, for example. So,
and what do you do in terms of yourself outside of work, but also within work? What do you do to keep motivated, and maybe how you might motivate others within your team? But how do you stay on track and keep on top of your game?
Yeah, I've got 2 young kids. I've got 2 beautiful girls, so they certainly keep me on track. And then I also, this year, I coach a twos football club down in Paynesville. So I sort of works hand in hand with developing relationships and the way we speak to people.
And obviously having that energy translates obviously into real estate mode. When you bring that into the office, how does that sort of help? Because obviously PM and obviously growth, what you're doing, it's quite different to each other, but one's very knowledge based, one's very energy based. What are some of the things that you feel that you do well in that area, and how's your team emulate you?
Look, I think as an office in Bairnsdale, a closed office sort of thing, we just build off each other. We keep the vibe going, and I think the relationship building with everyone is the best part. Although we're a smallish sort of town, I think everyone sort of knows our standards and who we are. We're out in the community a lot, so I think that's a big thing to get business into the office.
Awesome. And under management now, how many do you have within your office? That not just with yourself, but
yeah, I think we're around that 650 mark now. So, the last few years we've grown substantially.
Yeah, I knew that you had. So, what was it? 3 years prior to that, or 4 years prior?
3 or 4 years prior, we were probably sitting around that 450 mark and a bit stagnant.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, in a market like we're in, obviously to grow 200 under management, it's great feat. And 51 you did for last quarter doesn't. Certainly helps to get it there.
Yeah, we've been very lucky with a buyer's agent through town, which is something that I don't think Bairnsdale's ever had, to be honest with you.
Yep.
And then I think too, at the moment, we're stealing from other agencies like crazy just because we've got staff there for so long, and other agencies have property managers staying there not even 6 months. So we're sort of really growing hard and fast.
Yeah, so you got a good recipe, good secret sauce for success there, obviously, which is great. Obviously starts with leadership of yourself, and that flows through. So good to see that the team's humming along nicely. Now, REIV Awards coming up. Will I be seeing you there? You're going to nominate again? Fly the flag for OBrien?
That was a great time. So yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that again.
Yeah, I think second time around, yeah, you're a bigger chance. So yeah, put your name out there, and I hope to see you there in October. Thanks for joining, mate. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Cheers, mate. You too. Thank you. Have a good one.
Cheers. Okay, PM Choice Award. This is the Google Reviews Award. Just to quantify that, I'll start with the agents. In third position, we have Monica Thwaites from the Warrigal Jewin office. In second position, we have Maddie Stubbs from the Berwick office. I just saw Maddie recently, actually. Congratulations, Maddie. And in first position, we have Fahim Zimmerman from Narre Warren office. Congratulations.
He was in sales and he transitioned over to rentals and doing very well.
All right, now moving on.
Jason, that was supported by Property Me. So our sponsors at Property Me.
Moving on to the next category, we have REI Super 50 years in the business. Great supporter. We have there from Chris Stoley from REI Super. Obviously a moot point for everyone, superannuation. It's important that we choose the best funds and maybe contribute even from an early age into superannuation. It's a great investment. Most superannuation funds return 8% compounding, so hard to beat. Going into the PM Choice Award for Office, in third position, equally, we have two offices tying there, Cranbourne and Bairnsdale. Congratulations. And in second position, we have Berwick, and in first position, we have Narre Warren. Fantastic. So these offices are getting Google reviews. So 26 is what Narre Warren put on, 22 for Berwick. Some really good numbers there, pushing the Google review line. That is all from the property management area there. Staff, over to you to read out the sales awards, starting with directors and moving into sales agents.
Yes, so we're going to start with the top selling directors, proudly brought to us by domain.com.au. And talking about Domain, there's a huge event that we're involved in with Domain, and that is a TV show called The Block on Channel 9. And Domain are the major sponsors that are driving this. And I'm proud to announce that we at OBrien Real Estate have been chosen to represent one of the houses on The Block. So there's a lot that's going to come out soon about all that. And I'd love to see everyone come down to Mount Eliza in the Golden Mile there. It's where I grew up and went to school there and enjoyed my childhood through those areas. So it's going to be a nice little coming to home for Channel 9 The Block. So
it's a great win, mate, and it's great for the brand, and well done to you and the team.
Yeah, well done to obviously myself, Matthew, Amy, and the team down there with Russell and Chloe. So no, well done to everyone down there. Watch this space. So we'll start with the top selling directors. In third place, we have from all the way down in Bairnsdale, we have Sean Sabel. So well done, congratulations, Sean. In second place, we have from the Chelsea and Seaford office, we have Dimitris Koptis. So well done to Dimitris.
Well done. Proud moment for you.
Yeah, very proud. So well done to Dimitri there. And in first place, Head and Shoulders, doing so well down in the recently formed Carrum Downs Langwarrin office. So well done to Michelle Stevens down there. So congratulations to the top three. We'll move across to the top selling director GCI. And in third place, we have with $355,000 from Mornington office, we have Kane Luff. In second place, so a bit of neck and neck going on here. Again from Mornington office, we have Jai Reid, some internal friendly competitive
11 grand.
Yeah, $11,000 difference, $366,000, and the spoils go to Jai. In first place, from Carrum Downs Langwarrin, we have Michelle Stevens with $1,195,000. So congratulations to Michelle and her team for such a great award and achievement. So well done. We'll move along and supported by Reapit, which is the old agent box for those that don't know. We'll move along to the top list and sell in points for salespeople across the group. And in 20th place, we've got Lachlan McLean from Bairnsdale. In 19th position, we have Lachlan Cron from Werribee.
The Lockies.
The two Lockies.
Good on them.
In 18th place from Chelsea and Seaford, we have Nicola Stacey. And in 17th spot, Paul Rogers from Berwick. In 16, we have Lynn Steinhauer from Werribee. In 15th place, we have Ashley Patane from Chelsea and Seaford. In 14th place, we have Tim Malarkey from the Rowville office. And in 13th place, Eddie He from Bentley. And 12th place, Renee Morwood from Rowville. 11th spot, Harrison Mosley from the Bentley office. I see a trend there. We've gone from Bentley, Rowville, Bentley, Rowville. There you go. Yep. And in 10th spot, we're hitting the top 10. We have Jody Manadu from Warrigal. In 9th spot, we have Stephanie Nash from Druin. Now we're getting back to Druin. Elise Davidson in 8th. Down the coast, Mark Burke in 7th spot from Frankston. In 6th place, we have Joe Barkley from Chelsea and Seaford. The top 5. From Druin, we have David Clark in 5th spot. In 4th spot, we have Tia Milne from Frankston. In 3rd place, all the way down in Bairnsdale, Mark Ashley. And in 2nd place, a little bit closer to home in Cranbourne, we have Brent Day. And in 1st place, from Frankston, we have Luke McGree. Congratulations to the top 20.
That's a very varied, I suppose, across regional and the west and the Mornington Peninsula as well as the southeast. Very, very good to see some.
Very sparse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very
It's shaken it up a little bit, hasn't it? The top 20 there, which is
awesome to see.
Drew and Warrigal right up there.
Yeah, changing faces of OBrien, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Same name though.
Same name.
Yeah.
Same name. It's a bit like the test team. You have to keep up your performance to stay in the top 11.
Okay.
Maybe, maybe not. All right, we're going to move across to the top list and sell GCI, and this is brought to us by realestate.com and Realtair. And in 20th spot, from Berwick office, we have Tom LaPalma. Very good result there, top 20.
Well done, Tom.
In 19th place, we have Oliver Milky. So well done, Oliver. In 18th spot, we have Nicola Stacey from Chelsea and Seaford. Back in there again, Paul Rogers in 17th spot from Berwick. Congratulations. In 18th, we have from Druin, Stephanie Nash. In 15th place, from Chelsea and Seaford, we have Ashley Patane. And in 14th spot, from our Bentley office, we have Eddie Hay. So well done to Eddie, newly to the team. From Rowville, in 13th spot, we have Tim Malarkey. And in 12th spot from Warrigal, we have Jody Manadu. So well done to Jody. 11th place, from our Druid office, we have Elise Davidson. And in 10th place, back to Bentley, Harrison Mosley. And we're rounding off now the top 10. In 9th place, Renee Mawood from our Rowville office. Congratulations, Renee. And have a look at that smiley face on the screen. In 8th spot, Mark Burke from Frankston. Now, from our Mount Eliza office, in 7th spot, and making an impact in the last 2 quarters, we have Matthew Murdoch. In 6th spot, from Chelsea and Seaford, we have Joe Barclay. Congratulations to Joe. In 5th place, getting into that top 5, from Druin, David Clark. Congratulations, David. Now the top 4 from Frankston, Tia Milne. Congratulations. 3rd place from Bairnsdale, we have Mark Ashley. From Cranbourne, in 2nd place, another hard-working individual, Brent Day. They say you got to win the morning, win the day, win the morning. So congratulations, Brent. 1st place, with a whopping 500,000 plus in GCI, we have Luke McGree from the Frankston office. There's another great smile as well. There's some great results there for the top 20 in our salespeople. And now we're going to actually hear from Joe Barclay from the Chelsea and Seaford office. Over to you, Andrew.
Thanks, Dave. Well, Joe, congratulations on coming in 6th for GCI for Q3 with $212,000. What a great achievement. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was amazing. Really
Yeah.
great.
So good. So we were talking a little bit before. So you've been in real estate 33 years. Tell us a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, well, I started with my father. We had a family business and worked with him, sales manager, right through until had kids, then had my own real estate business, then moved out Bayside, and then came and worked with a few agents down here in now Stav.
Fantastic. And obviously March, is that one of your best months ever in your career in real estate?
Yes, yep, yeah, career personal best. It was
Personal,
amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing. So what was different about that? What do you put it down to?
Yeah, good question. I think basically it probably started January 2025. Jazz and I had made a decision to completely just change the whole systems, get everything up and running. And I think there was a massive turn in our business then. But then launching through to Summer Select, our office was just so fired up, really competitive. And Lisa did a fantastic job with driving it all. And I think we just went so hard, like we were like hound dogs. And every time someone in the office got something, where it had it all up on the wall and writing it, it was really, really competitive. But when you go that hard, it's not just for the Summer Select because they don't all come on at the same time. So I really believe that it was driven from Summer Select and just kept going from there. And we just didn't stop, and we're still not going to stop.
Yeah, that's great. So the message there, I suppose, is Summer Select. It's not just about launching on Boxing Day, but it's actually what you're telling me is it's helped you build pipeline, 3 months later.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, it's so good to see because you've been in real estate a long time. So to have your personal best in March, congratulations. That's a great effort.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
One final question before we let you go. What was your first interaction with Stav?
Thanks, Stav. Do you want me to answer that?
It's up to you.
I'm very.
You need to water it down?
Yeah, I'll water it down.
Joe and I went on a conference about 33 years ago together. That was our first ever meeting.
Yeah.
It was with another company up at Hillsville for all new starters. And then the second interaction I had with Joe was, I just had a knee operation and she called me. So that was quite an interesting day.
Jeez.
One of his team players were not being very team player, and I told him to put his dog on a leash.
All right, so you were telling him off straight up.
Yeah.
Good.
Not like that.
Well, I'd just woken up after the anaesthetic, so
Oh, God.
and I was trying to be professional. I saw the phone ring and I just picked it up. I said, "Hi, Joe, it's Stav. How are you?" And I didn't want to let her know I was in a hospital bed laying down after an operation. So, yeah, she gave it to me.
Yeah, geez, well done.
But we
Joe.
can cut that out, can't we? We can. That's just between us to have a bit of fun.
Oh, no, I think it's good. No. Joe, listen, congratulations on your Q3 and coming in 6th with 212 and having your best month ever in your 33 years of real estate. We appreciate you. I know you've got a busy day today with appointments and all sorts of things. So we appreciate you taking time to be part of our Q3 awards today.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe. See you,
Joe.
Bye.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Very proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
There's
And
the green
Jazz.
on there as well.
You're absolutely
Got the
killing
song.
it. So we love you very much. But congratulations to all the award winners. Congratulations to all the new faces in the group. And, really excited to see how your journey goes with OBrien Real Estate. But you've already made a huge impact to the face of OBrien. And, congratulations and welcome on board.
Yeah, definitely. And I think
Andrew.
seeing some of those new names in there and the consistency of our top officers, they just show up. They're there at the top 3 every month, every quarter. But yeah, really excited about Roval and what that's going to do, what Bentley's up to. Some of our regional officers, what they're doing as well. I think it's we're in the middle of having a really, really good year, and in a market that's quite cautious and sensitive at the moment. But as you said to me on the phone that time, people still need to transact real estate, and it's true. So we've just got to keep going. And if you look at our March result, we listed 494 properties in March.
Wow.
And, part of that would have had a lot to do with Summer Select clearly as well. And we're probably on track to do maybe a similar number for April, even with Easter and Anzac Day and everything else. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been
We've
great.
just got to keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
Yep. And as Josh Vegan says, there's 11 buyer groups, 11 reasons why people buy, and they don't change. So whether it's births, deaths, marriages, these things continue in life. Job transfers, upsize, downsize, tree change, sea change, it all happens.
Yeah.
Aspirational. Is that right, Jace?
Does. I totally agree. Upsize, downsize, it is all part of transacting real estate.
Part of life.
Mate, good quarter and lots of good exciting things to come, isn't there, over the next 3 months. So we're working really hard here at Corporates to deliver a really good brand refresh. Most people would know that we have got some exciting things to come later in the year. So without giving too much away, but it is an exciting period of transition for this group.
Yeah. And we're going away shortly, very, very shortly, for the leadership conference for directors and leaders of the group. We're going over to Nusa Dua in Bali, and we've got a few of our guests coming over to, show us some of their presentations as well, whether it's to do with the brand. We have Domain and realestate.com coming, and we have Jonathan Bell, I believe, coming as well from Wingman.
Correct.
Johnny Bell. We have Johnny Bell. We have
Brendan Gale.
We have Brett. We have Brett Graham from really good industry person to have from a leadership and point of view, running successful businesses in New South Wales under Ray White, and yes, Brendan Gale, Queensland. Sorry.
Hope you enjoyed the awards, the quarterly awards. The next time we're going to see you is going to be at the Gala Awards in August. Andrew, where's that going to be?
Well, we've been working extremely hard. Gemma's been leading that project, and we're going to a very new, exciting venue called the One Hotel in Docklands, Dad.
Fantastic. A change, a new...
Be there, be square, as they
Of
say.
course. Any theme this year?
Cannot be revealed.
Cannot be revealed. Thank you.
It is a secret. Okay. I'll wait anxiously for that. No, thank you to everyone for patiently watching and putting up with myself, Jason, and Andrew, especially with Jason's dad jokes.
Yes. I'll work on them for everyone for next time.
Thank you, and see you next time.